In a shocking turn of events, the White House has indefinitely banned Associated Press, AP, journalists from attending Oval Office briefings and traveling aboard Air Force One. The reason? The AP's refusal to comply with a recent executive order mandating the use of Gulf of America instead of Gulf of Mexico. This controversy stems from an executive order signed by President Donald Trump on January 20th, 2025, requiring all federal agencies and government officials to refer to the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America in official communications. The administration argues that this change reflects a more nationalistic approach, reinforcing the idea that the United States has significant strategic and economic interests in the region. However, the AP, one of the largest and most influential news organizations in the world, has openly refused to comply. The news agency maintains that it adheres to internationally recognized geographic names, and that changing the name could lead to confusion among readers worldwide. AP representatives have also stated that their role is to report the facts objectively and not to adjust terminology based on political mandates. The dispute reached a boiling point on February 11, 2025, when an AP reporter was barred from attending an Oval Office press event. Days later, the White House extended the ban to all AP journalists, prohibiting them from attending any future Oval Office briefings or traveling with the president on Air Force One. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt defended the decision, stating that access to these events is by invitation only, and that media outlets that do not respect the administration's policies should not expect access. The AP has strongly condemned this move, arguing that it represents an attack on press freedom and independent journalism. AP executive editor Julie Pace stated, "It is not the role of any government to dictate how the press reports factual information. Our job is to provide the public with accurate, unbiased news, not to conform to politically motivated rebranding efforts." The ban has sparked widespread criticism from press freedom advocates and other media organizations. The White House Correspondents Association, WHCA, released a statement calling the decision a dangerous precedent that undermines the fundamental role of a free press in a democratic society. Several major news organizations, including the New York Times and the Washington Post, have voiced their support for the AP and expressed concerns that such a move could lead to further restrictions on journalistic access. Legal experts also warn that the White House's decision could raise First Amendment concerns. Some argue that banning journalists based on their editorial choices could be seen as government retaliation against the press, which is constitutionally protected. Meanwhile, the term Gulf of America remains a subject of debate. While some conservative commentators have praised the move as a patriotic rebranding effort, many historians and geographers have dismissed it as politically motivated and historically inaccurate. As the situation unfolds, the AP remains steadfast in its decision to use Gulf of Mexico in its reporting, stating that factual accuracy and international consistency take precedence over political pressure. Whether the White House will reconsider its stance, or if this will escalate into a broader battle between the press and the administration, remains to be seen. What do you think? Should the media comply with government-mandated terminology, or does this set a dangerous precedent for press freedom? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this developing story.